Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So today, as promised earlier, I will be doing an unboxing and a review of two of the 8 perfumes that I have shown in my haul video. So today I am going ahead with Kiss Me Intense and Porpora. So let's get started. And I've got a perfume candle over there, the last in my stock, and I've got my evening cup of tea. So I hope everything is set with all of you as well. Let's get started. So I'll start with this 100 ml bottle of Parfums de Nicolai. This is Kiss Me Intense. I had something else in mind, but this is my first perfume with this brand, so I wanted to try this as well. I had heard quite a lot about it from some sources, okay, so this is a 100 ml bottle. As you can see, packaging is nice, and I think most of the perfumes come in this kind of packaging only. The ones that I've checked out are all in this kind of bottle design. And this is the cap. Let's get. I've got a piece of paper. I don't have any strip, so I'll just. Now I have used this a couple of times since the time I received it. As I've told you in my haul video, after I recorded the haul video, and my first impression is that this has a very bubblegummy candy kind of an opening. This is an oriental vanilla fragrance, and this was launched in 2014, and it is a very sweet fragrance. From what I get, it is like sweet from the word go. So, and this is more like a this is more like a sugary sweet kind of a fragrance, not the typical honey dominated sweetness that we often talk about. And it's very delicate, and it's very appealing in a sense. It's very soft in its appeal, and at some point after the opening notes turns a little soapy for my taste, a little soapy, which I don't quite enjoy, I will say that. But yeah, that candylicious, that bubblegum kind of vibe kind of takes it through, and it's not something that you will really treasure, that much I can tell you, but it's not something that you will hate to put on, because there's something else that goes in its advantage, which is its sillage and its longevity. Its longevity is mammoth. The sillage is very strong and the longevity is mammoth. On my skin, it has lasted for more than 12 hours. So definitely that goes in advantage. That is an advantage for the perfume. But on the perfume side, it's a bit juvenile. It's a little flirty, girly kind of a perfume. Not very mature, not at all very like it's more like a teenager fragrance for me. And but I'll be able to use it, that's for sure, because I like the vibe, the playful vibe. And there are times when we want such light-hearted perfumes too, even at an age where I am in, rather. So if I can use, it's more of in the same line of perfumes where I put Juicy Couture. I would put Kiss Me Intense in the same group. And for me, in my opinion, this is more for younger people. If you're between 16 to 30, this is best time to use this perfume. After that you have to be confident enough. But it's a very likable fragrance, but not for those who don't like very sweet perfumes. So this is like insanely sweet, very sweet. And if you don't like very sweet perfumes, then I would suggest that you avoid this perfume. And do not buy, this is not a safe blind buy. Do not buy without sampling, and samples will be easily available, so decant or a sample would be a wiser idea than to jump right into the full bottle. And otherwise this is a good perfume. Out of 10 I can give it a maximum of 5 to 5.5, simply because this is very sweet, and I feel I have kind of grown out of the age group where, you know, I can wear it. But it's not that it can't be worn, but it's more for a younger crowd, in my opinion. So talking about the notes, the top notes are bitter almond, lemon and anise. The middle notes are heliotrope, jasmine, ylang ylang, orange blossom, cinnamon and clove. The base notes are vanilla, musk and opopanax. But I get the floral notes. Definitely this is a floral dominated perfume, definitely, but I get very little of the musk and the vanilla. Vanilla still you can later on, but musk is definitely not avoiding my nose. At least I can't figure out the musk. So having said that, we'll move on to the next perfume. Again, one last time, yes, it's still very sweet and soapy. So now we'll go on to the next perfume, which is Tiziana Terenzi's Porpora, and let us see. Let's unbox. Okay. That's the box here. Yeah. And moment of truth. Okay. These are some of the literatures available about the company and about the perfume. And this is the bottle. I've seen this in the pictures before. This is a beautiful bottle. The cap itself is a massive piece of work, and this is the perfume. So this is again a, I don't know if you can see it, 100 ml package. And we'll get down to the perfume. So this was launched in the year 2017, and this is also oriental. This is an oriental floral fragrance. Got another paper strip. Beautiful. Leave it here and talk about a bit about the perfume. So this perfume is a part of the lunar collection from the company, which is inspired by the beauty and the wonder of the moon. And one of the things that kind of got my attention as far as Porpora was concerned was its notes. if I give you the notes now, well, when I sniff it, I understand it's a completely rose and raspberry dominated perfume. If you can understand, like, it's very close to Rose's Barbaranza, but excuse me, but that is more like a jammy rose. This is a bit of a spicy. This is a bit of a spicy and a little bit of a clear rose. When I say clear rose, I don't mean fresh rose, but it's not jammy. That jamminess is that intensity is there, but not in that way, not in a jammy rose kind of a way. And it's slightly spicier than the others, than Rose's Barbaranza. Yeah, and the raspberry note is also quite prominent. And let me give you the notes first. The top notes have raspberry, rose, cinnamon and cloves, so I understand the spiciness comes there. The middle notes have Bulgarian rose, poppy, incense and patchouli. The base notes have chestnut, benzoin, amber, musk and myrrh. Now talking about the base notes, that kind of caught me a little off guard, because I haven't had a perfume before with chestnut and benzoin, amber, musk, myrrh. Kind of makes for a complex base, in my opinion. I think it's a bit of a strong base, of course, and it definitely gives the perfume a lot of depth. What is playing a very subdued, mellowed role in this perfume is patchouli and incense. I mean, the two are in the middle notes, incense and patchouli, but is completely incense and patchouli is very mellowed down here, especially the patchouli. You can hardly get it unless you pay very good attention. Yes, that usual thing about patchouli I can recognize very quickly, but I can't get it over here. For me, at first instance, this is right at the start, this is like a rose and raspberry perfume. Even after a while, towards the dry down and towards a little later, you get the spiciness, but not at the start. At the start, once you open the cap and you take a sniff, it's a straight out and out rose and raspberry perfume, and a beautiful one at that too. So now let me talk about a little about the time and the wearability of these two perfumes. This is definitely a fun perfume. So if you are buying it, or if you have Kiss Me Intense, or if you are planning to buy it, if you like it, please be sure you cannot wear it to a workplace or any other serious occasion. You can only wear it out with friends and family and very informal gatherings. And I'll just put off the candle a little bit. And this is a very informal kind of a perfume, and a very fun and high-spirited type of a perfume. So that is something you have to be aware of. This is not a serious place or a meeting or a workplace or any other professional gathering type of a perfume. And this is very strong. As I said, the sillage and the longevity is mammoth. The longevity lasts for over 12 hours. It lasted for over 12 hours on my skin, but I was at home, so I don't know how it will behave when it is outside. Having said that, you can actually get at least about 6 to 7 hours minimum if it has lasted for over 12 hours on my skin inside the house, I'm sure. And as far as the sillage is concerned, it's very heavy, very strong. So you don't want to overspray this. And even if you do, I would suggest you select a day which is less warm, and like the weather is very pleasant and less sunny and less warm, so that would be a perfect day to wear this perfume. Porpora, on the other hand, is a very sophisticated, very charming kind of a perfume, and the way this has been blended so beautifully, anyone can wear it. I'd suggest even men who like rose and rose fragrances. If you're a man watching this video, you can try it out on your skin and just check it out if you like it, because I'm sure it's in my opinion, this is perfectly unisex. And if you are wearing Porpora, you can wear it in my opinion, again, this is a rose and raspberry, very inoffensive, very palatable, you know, very friendly kind of a perfume. So yes, and you can wear it anywhere. This is like no holds barred, any time of the year. This is like a perfect round the year, 365 days perfume, all seasons perfume, and suitable for all occasions. Maybe how much you spray is something you will have to decide on the basis of the occasion, but otherwise you can be comfortable in this with this perfume at any time of the year and at any time of the day or night or evening, whatever. So that's my review of the two perfumes. I hope you liked it, and do let me know what you think about them in the comments below, and also let me know if you have any further questions. I would be only too glad to answer them. Bye for now. See you soon.